There's a certain kind of beauty that doesn't come in your 20s or even your 30s. It's a beauty that grows from the inside, that doesn't ask for permission, and that cannot be manufactured. It's the beauty that shows up quietly, often without makeup, with a few strands of silver, and a heart full of stories. It's the beauty of a woman who has loved and lost, who has built and broken, who has been everything to everyone, and is now, finally, becoming everything to herself. You standing there, wondering if your best years are behind you, they're not. They're here. In the wrinkles that came from laughter. In the soft stomach that carried life. In the hands that have cooked, comforted, created, and held. You are not aging, you are ascending. Becoming more honest, more whole. More of who you were always meant to be. Your style doesn't have to look like anyone else's. It doesn't have to be trendy or sleek or loud. Has to feel like you. The real you. The one who wakes up some mornings aching but still gets dressed. The one who knows that a great coat can change your whole mood. The one who has worn so many titles in her life and is finally ready to just wear her name. I remember being in a fitting room with my aunt, 63, fierce, funny, and deeply unsure. She looked at herself in a mirror wearing a flowing navy blue jumpsuit. Her hand touched her hip and she said, "It's too much." I asked, "Too much for who?" And she paused, then laughed. "Too much for the old me." That day she bought it. And she wore it to her book club and said it made her feel 10 feet tall. That's what style can do. Not make you someone else but remind you who you still are. There's a softness to growing older that doesn't get talked about enough. A tenderness that comes from experience. A quiet confidence that doesn't need to shout. At 25 you needed approval. At 45 you begin to let go. At 55 you realize the only approval that matters is your own. And at 65 you wear what makes your soul breathe. So wear the scarf your daughter calls too dramatic. Wear the oversized blazer that makes you feel powerful. Wear flats or heels or no shoes at all, because comfort is queen. Wear red lipstick on a Tuesday. Wear your hair natural, or cut it short, or grow it long again. There are no rules here. Just freedom. You are not meant to fade. You are not meant to settle. You are not meant to dim your light because someone told you to be quiet. You are meant to shine in your own way. With grace. With grit. With gold hoops and linen pants and the kind of smile that only comes from knowing what really matters now. I once watched a woman walk through a park in a long emerald coat, silver hair blowing in the wind, a silk scarf tied like a poem around her neck. Children looked at her. Teenagers glanced up from their phones. Not because she looked young but because she looked whole. That's the kind of beauty you carry now. Not temporary. Not decorative. But rooted. Real. Your wardrobe is not just fabric and thread. It is memory. It is intention. It is the way you greet the world without speaking. Every piece should tell the story of who you are and who you've become. The cardigan that comforted you during hard times. The necklace from your mother. The trousers you wore when you dared to say yes to a new beginning. You don't owe youth to anyone. You owe truth to yourself. You don't need to chase the old you, she served her purpose. Now it's time to embrace this version of you. The one who knows her worth. Who doesn't apologize for taking up space. Who walks into a room and doesn't shrink. You are elegance. You are fire. You are softness and steel and poetry and presence. And your closet. It's not about age. It's about alignment. With your soul. With your season. With the woman who stares back at you in the mirror and says, "I see you now. And I love who we've become." So go ahead. Get dressed like you mean it. Not for them. Not for likes. But for the quiet little girl you used to be who dreamed of becoming someone brave and beautiful. Show her you did it. You became her. And every day with every outfit, you become her all over again.